What's up guys, it's SweViver, welcome back. Today I'm doing a short channel update because I think it was quite a long time ago I did so, and also I have some information that you might be interested in. First off, we're gonna talk about an exclusive VR event I've been on the past days here in Stockholm, actually in Sweden, where I met a lot of cool virtual reality YouTubers that you might already know, and also we together tried out an upcoming virtual reality game called Apex Construct, made by the Swedish developers Fast Travel Games. After that, we are gonna talk a little bit more about my PC upgrade also, because I am gonna upgrade my PC now. I think it's time to do so. The virtual reality games are getting more and more demanding, and I've been having a lot of struggle with games like Fallout 4 VR and Explain 11, for example, and I would like those games to run perfectly with 90 frames per second while I'm recording those videos for you. So, well, more about that upgrade in a moment as well, and also I would like to know your opinions about my PC upgrade. I'm gonna also talk a little bit about the struggle with communication with you guys. I have big problems to communicate because, well, having a YouTube channel as I have, it's really hard to catch up with all the comments, and there is no really way of communicating with you directly if I, for example, do not upload any video for a couple of days, if I get sick, if I go on an event and run away for a few days. So I have some ideas actually for the upcoming months on how I could improve the communication with you guys, and I would also love to get some feedback on that. So for the last couple of days, I've been in Stockholm, invited into an exclusive virtual reality event showing off an upcoming game called Apex Construct. This game is made by the developers called Fast Travel Games. It's Swedish developers located in Stockholm, and they're up to a very cool virtual reality game in first person, including action gameplay, puzzle solving, a lot of exploration, and many gameplay hours. This was so fun, and I actually got the opportunity to try out the game and do a first exclusive VR gameplay for you that I'm gonna show up later this week. So, well, I was not the only one being invited into this event. I actually was there together with, well, around 10 other virtual reality YouTubers. You probably know all about them already. The YouTubers were Nathie, Rowdy Guy, Cass and Sherry, Sebastian from Mixed Reality TV, PSVR Frank, Lonely Viper, Yugen Virtual, and also Mitsu Owns. And we had so much fun, all of us together. We all tried the game Apex Construct. We're all gonna have some cool virtual reality videos coming up for you at the end of this week. And we hang out, we ate dinners together, we had some beers together as well, and it was just an unforgettable experience for me. So I'm so thankful for being a part of this VR community. It feels almost surreal to be there together with so many known faces from YouTube. Guys, this was awesome. And I would also like to say thank you so much to Fast Travel Games for inviting me. This was a very professional made and very fun event here. And I really look forward for the full game, and I really look forward to show you off, guys, my first gameplay of Apex Construct coming up later this week. Guys, I decided to upgrade my PC. I currently have an i7 4790K processor, overclocked to 4.7 GHz. I tried it on 4.8 GHz, it doesn't do much difference. I have the old RAM memory of DDR3 with 2400 MHz, and I think that it's getting a little bit old now, as a lot of VR games are struggling nowadays, especially while I'm recording them. And I think a lot of the upcoming games, if I would like to record them, in, well, with mixed reality view, for example, that would be a huge problem. So guys, let me know what you think. My upcoming Intel processor will be the i7-8700K. This is the one that you probably can overclock to 5 GHz, and I really hope I will be able to do so, because I will also do the water cooling with an NZXT Kraken X62 water cooling solutions. I really hope that the CPU will still be cool and I can play it with like 4.8, 4.9 or maybe even 5 GHz on all 6 cores, because this is a 6-core CPU and I think it should help a lot, especially in games like Fallout 4 VR and Explain 11, the flight simulator, the game that I did a video on last week, because those games are very CPU demanding. And while I'm jumping 4 generations up in the Intel CPU evolution, well guys, I need to change my motherboard, so I will use the ASRock Z317 Taichi motherboard, and there are some reasons why I choose this motherboard. I know there may be some better motherboards for the same price or even less, but one of the reasons is that I need a lot of SATA ports for my hard drives, because I have a lot of storage hard drives, and also maybe the most important thing is dual gigabit network. Because I'm using the TPCast, it needs an extra network card for the TPCast router, and I will probably also add a third network card with the PCI Express, just to have my both TPCast router, both for the HTC Vive and Oculus Rift, connected at the same time. As for the memory, I choose to go for 32 GB of RAM memory this time instead of 16, as I'm doing a lot of editing with Adobe Premiere, and I've seen that this software is struggling a lot with only 16 GB, and also it's DDR4 of course, which is faster, and I chose the 4000 MHz version because games like Fallout 4 VR and Explain 11 are having a boost if you go for faster memory. So the RAM memory is overclocked to 4000 MHz, well, out of the box. And even though the cast latency is not the best, it's CL19, I still think that this memory is gonna help me a lot in CPU demanding games, because that's where the bottleneck mostly is. I also decided I'm gonna do a hard drive upgrade, because so far I've been using a regular SSD drive, but I think those M2 drives are much faster, so I went for a Samsung 960 M2 SSD drive with 250 GB of space, where I'm gonna only install the Windows and also Steam and those games that I'm playing for you guys to make those videos. So I probably will get rid of those loading times and those loading problems that I had in, for example, games like Doom, VFR and others. And as I said before, I'm gonna still keep my GTX 1080 Ti. It's an MSI Gaming X version, and I love that graphic card, and I don't think there is anything better on the market for the price at least. So I'm gonna keep that card until something better comes out later this year. So guys, what do you think about my upgrade? I'm gonna start to do the installation of everything in the beginning of next week. So I may be gone for like 1 or 2 days without any video. I have to set up my PC from the start again. I have to configure everything, all the software and so, but I will try to do it as soon as possible. But before I start to do that, I would like to know more what you think about this upgrade, if I choose anything wrong, if you have some better suggestions, because I don't think it's too late to make some changes in that order I just placed. Further on, guys, I would like to talk about the communication. As you may know, a lot of you been probably wondering what's happening when I'm not uploading any video for like 5-6 days. You know, it happened a few times now, and it's so frustrating because I don't want to do a 1-minute channel update video on my channel, because that feels a little bit unprofessional. I would like to have my channel kind of clean with only gameplay videos and some occasional channel updates, just like this one, more in deep. So it's hard to actually inform you guys what's going on. This VR event I was on here in Stockholm, I tried to update as much as I could on my Twitter, but most of you are not following my Twitter. I wish you could. I hope you're gonna follow my Twitter if you are using Twitter at all. but there is a problem on YouTube. It's very hard to inform any one of you. So, well, I'm above 9,000 subscribers now, and I'm so happy about that. Thank you so much for that. But once we hit 10,000 subscribers, guys, I will get that community tab on YouTube, so I can finally post some news, some pictures and stuff right on YouTube, and you will get the notification, so I can finally start to communicate with you in a proper way, in an easier way, so you all know what's going on. If I have an upload coming up the same or the next day, I will inform you. If I'm gone for like 2-3 days, you will know that. And well, I think this is gonna be a great solution. But besides that, I would like to start off with Discord as well. I have a Discord account, but I haven't, well, created a group yet, but I will do so, and I will announce that in some upcoming video, and I would like you all to join me on Discord. We can have a lot of fun. I could speak to you, well, directly as soon as I can, and it's gonna be much easier to communicate with you. Just like, well, if you have any fast question, you will not need to email me and so write those comments, because there's so many comments coming in on YouTube, and it's really hard to catch up with those, and I'm a little bit behind right now. There's so many comments I haven't replied even, and I think that even though I love your comments, I still would really appreciate if you still will comment my videos, and so I love that. But the Discord will help to, well, communicate faster between you and me. So that's something that I'm working on the upcoming weeks, and I hope you're gonna like it. So another thing also, I've been talking about live streams before, and I've been planning to start doing live streams, play some games for a couple of hours. We can chat with each other, you can give me some hints while I'm playing, and I think that would be some cool interaction between me and you guys. So I am working on this. I have some things I need to learn about well, live streaming, because I've never done that before. So this is gonna be a brand new experience for me, and I will stick to YouTube for now. I'm not gonna do any Twitch, and so I think YouTube is the platform I would like to, well, concentrate on for the moment. So I will start off with live streams soon, guys, so stay tuned. I will inform you more about that, well, as soon as I'm ready, as soon as I've done the PC upgrade, as soon as I'm back on track. Another thing there's a lot of emails coming into my inbox all the time. It's some of you guys asking me questions, there are some game developer requests, and there are some other emails I'm getting from some companies, and there are so many emails that I haven't replied to even. I feel ashamed about that, but the simple reason is that I haven't got the time to do so. It's so hard to do everything by yourself, you know. I don't have any agent, anyone that helps me out doing all this, and I also have a full-time job. I have my girlfriend, I have, you know, 2 cats, and so I really try. And there are a lot of game developer requests that please play my game, here are some keys, and you know, at the beginning when I started off this SweViver channel, it was so fun, you know. I really appreciate all those keys and all those requests for the games. But today it's getting out of control, you know. There's so many emails coming in. If I wanted to make all those gameplay videos of those games I'm getting in my inbox, I would need to do like 3-4 videos a day. It's like impossible. So there are many games that I will probably never play, and a lot of developers haven't got any reply from me, and I'm sorry for that, but I will eventually reply to you all and tell you if I really have the time to play your game or not. I mean, I don't do this full time. It's gonna take too much time for me, so I have to limit myself, and well, that's how it is, guys. So I hope you can accept that. Hope you can understand me, guys, and especially all you VR developers. I know it's unfair, sometimes I'm just dismissing your game, but I am trying to do my best. I want to please you all, but it's just not possible right now. So that's it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you're still watching, I know this was supposed to be a short video, but it turned out to be a little bit longer than I was expecting it to be. But anyway, if you enjoyed it, if you found this, well, a little bit interesting, please hit that like button. And if you haven't seen my previous videos, if you haven't stepped into SweViver before, please subscribe to my channel, because there's gonna be a lot of cool virtual reality content coming up. And also give me feedback on my PC upgrade. Give me some feedback on the communication things that I've been talking about, and I would really appreciate that. I will try to answer all your comments and reply to them as soon as I can. Take care for now, have a lovely evening, and see you very soon again. Cheers, guys.